Hello, 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 I'm Ruby Burrito and welcome to today's video. It is Tuesday, September 9th, which means we've got a Blackline update for you. We also have a surprise update with a whole bunch of stuff that's going to be in it, including this bonus event for Fractal Incursion, and we should have the push version of PvP in somehow, which is right here, which I am very excited for. So let's dive into the Blackline update first, and we will then continue on to the rest of the content. Before I dive in, though, if you are curious, we do a Blackline update every week, every Tuesday. Sometimes it's new items like we have today, you'll see in the background. And sometimes it is going to be just sales, etc. But I will always have a video to the best of my ability to let you guys know what is going on. So first and foremost, you're going to see we have the Austral Mantle skin. That is available for 600 gems. We can take a look at what that looks like on this char. I think it looks great. We're going to hide my back item real quick to make it easier to see. This is what the Austral Mantle looks like with my dyes on the char character that I'm currently on, aka my Ruby Burrito character. That'll be 600 gems, sorry, 400 gems, my apologies, 400 gems in the gem store. For reference, if we wanted to get 400 gems, if we go to the exchange, that's going to be 169 gold, 72 silver. Heading to the next section of the Blackline update, we've got a Blackline chest update. If we hit preview on this, we can take a look at the top, the guaranteed, that's going to be a Blackline statuette, and a mini green turtle hatchling. Now, you can combine 3 of these mini green turtle hatchlings with 2 unidentified dyes in the Mystic Forge to create a mini blue turtle hatchling. I will put a link to the wiki reference for the dyed or the colored mini turtle hatchling so that you guys can reference that and see if you would like to get those. Moving on, common, as always, Blackline statuette. You got your primers. You got a whole bunch of stuff down here that seem to be pretty standard, but what does change is going to be the dye kits. Vibrant dye kit, Sacred dye kit, Crimson Lion dye kit, and Blue Shift dye kit. If you are looking for a dye specifically in one of those kits, they are more likely to be discounted or go down in price because the amount of those dyes dropping should increase. Next, we have the Venom Bite Warhorns, or Venom Bite set. I'm looking at the Warhorn here. We'll look at the weapon only. This is what the Venom Bite looks like. You have that green trail there, just a venom green look to all of them, and then a staff skin. Can't really see the green trail here, but you can see the venom-like substance dripping off of it. If we go to a focus skin, again, you have a little bit of that trail if I go fast enough, and also the venom dripping off. As always, you have the vintage Blackline weapon box and a Blackline claim ticket. From the previous update, we have the Haunted Anchor Axe skin. That is still available, and a brand new barbecue emote tome. If you were paying attention at the beginning of the video, in the background, you would have seen the barbecue emote tone. It will make you look like you are barbecuing. It's a pretty cool emote there. The rare is going to be the White Tiger set. This will be the longbow. This will be the shield. You have a little bit of movement on these beads and maybe teeth. You got a White Tiger on all of the weapons or some sort of tiger aspect to them. Now, as the rest of the rare, you have a Glyph of Virtue and a Glyph of the Watch Knight. If you are looking to finish your home instance or homestead, hardwood logging nodes, platinum mining nodes, advanced cloth rack, and snow truffle harvesting nodes will be dropping, which means their price will decrease. Super rare will be the same contracts as normal from the best that I can tell. Now, that is not all. If we want to see what is available from a Blackline claim ticket, we can come over to the Blackline Weapon Specialist, and we have a brand new set here, the Shade Touched set. We have a cool black aura, like a black fog coming off of these. We can take a look at the Great Sword skin as well. You have that aura coming off. I'm going to look at maybe the pistol skin, just to see if there's a trail. It doesn't look like there's a trail here, but that is going to be what those look like. If we want to take a look at those costs right away in the trading post, if we look at Shade Touched, we're looking at anywhere from 59 to 70 gold for all of these. So if you're looking to if you want to make a little bit of gold, right now this is a great amount of gold per Blackline claim ticket, especially when it's a cool set like this, and then you can come back and get them when they are less expensive. As always, you'll have others for 2 and 3. The Dragon Essence set is pretty cool. But be sure to check out those if you are curious. Now, going back to the trading post, the Sensational Storage Package returns. Pick up this valuable bundle and upgrade your account today. This package is available until September 23rd. That is going to be 2 weeks from today, and can only be purchased once per account. But don't worry, if you purchased it before, you can obtain it again this time around. It's 1,500 gems. If we go to promotions, we should be able to find the sensational storage package. For me, it is 1,042 because I can't get any more material storage expanders. So I might actually pick this up because a 20 slot Black Lion satchel, bag slot expansion, shared inventory slot, and a bank tab expansion are very much worth it. This is 600 gems. This is 400 gems. That's 1,000. And this is individually 700 gems. So really big bonus here. This is normally, I think, similar, either 600 or 400. I don't remember the material storage expander off the top of my head, but if you mouse over it, you should be able to see what it is if you don't have those all unlocked. Returning this week, what's in stock? We're getting ready to rotate some goodies on Friday, September 12th. That'll be this Friday. Be sure to take a look at the armor skins, and I think there were some weapons. There was one weapon up at the top, at least, Mist Stranger sets here. Be sure to check those out. They're still 20% off. That will be until this Friday. On Friday, September 12th, there will be 20% off the Astral Scholar outfit, Mist Stranger outfit, which is already on sale, Adventurous Cat outfit, Infused Samurai outfit, and Mage Knight outfit. That'll be until September 26th, so that'll be 2 weeks as well. Character slot expansions are also available at a 20% discount. So that is going to wrap up the Black Lion update. Now, we have a couple other things that we would like to talk about today. You should have a mail when you log in. There is a Fractal event going on. We're going to walk our way over to the Fractals. Fractals take place down in Fort Mariner. You can see that there's actually a food service, some starter equipment. They're putting a big effort into trying to make people feel like they can do Fractals more. I personally don't run a lot of Fractals. I know I should. They're really good gold. But I haven't really been running Fractals myself. So, additionally to what I mentioned earlier, Push is launching today as we're running over there. Almost exactly a year ago, they unveiled the plans to develop the PvP mode that is Push. In the most recent beta, they collected great feedback, and the team has implemented the following notable changes. Adjusted mortal contest and global healing reductions to reduce barrier support effectiveness, changed the locations of secondary objectives, and updated their interaction point art. The visual effects for the center objective have been updated to better fit the setting. Interactable teleports have been added to increase the variety of map pathing, and they've made some additional map adjustments, including the removal of ramps near player spawns to avoid pre-game griefing. So, you can see that Push is live. That's unranked. Rank is still going to just be Conquest, but unranked will allow you to play Push. You can uncheck these and play strictly Push if you would like to just play Push. Same with Stronghold and Conquest, though I will note that will likely make your queue times longer. I don't know for sure with Push, but when you have all of these, there's no guarantee you're going to play any one of those. So this right here is going to be to the Heart of the Mists, which is going to be the PvP area there. And this is where the Fractal Quickplay beta is going to be happening. So, got your letter, what's the crisis? The Mists are the background of Tyria, the world between worlds and a realm of possibilities, both good and ill. We're talking to the Mist Stranger here. Kind of hard to see them in the midst of all of this. And that's partly why you can see that we had those items on sale. From its chaos, an eruption looms. The state of Tyria's walls is not strong. Without defenders, there will be harm. I am calling such heroes to arms. By bringing actuality in these fractals, the erosion of possibilities will subside. We can continue to read this in the background, but we should have a bonus event here, and this is just a little broken. And then, sounds good. Doesn't sound good, I'll do what I can. I see a familiar light in your spirit, hero. Many allies have joined me. Speak with them to gain their insight. So, there's a whole bunch of stuff here in these bonus events. So it looks like there's Fractal Incursion. You want to talk to the Mist Ranger, and you get a 20-slot Fractally Stitched pouch, which is awesome. This is a huge free 20-slot bag. The next is going to be the meta here, which gives you a Mist's Grasper glove box, which if you look, will be exotic sets here. Celestial gear. We could actually take a look at what those look like. If if I can preview these properly. This is what that armor will look like, those gloves. Next, speak with gathered allies to hear the plan. So I can continue this, and I will be pushing forward for this. That is the first piece of the incursive investigation, which is on your way to getting a legendary piece of gear. This is what those legendary gloves will look like. It's an upgraded piece of those. We'll find the... This is the heavy. Doesn't look like there's any animations there as we're switching in the background, but that's okay. We go to wielded, maybe. No special animations. Most of the legendary armor in the game doesn't have special stowing or drawing animations, but this is how you will get that legendary piece of armor. You have incursive investigation working together, which will be this one. You have relic in the mists. You have first recursion, second recursion, and third recursion. So in order to work on these, you have to, it looks like, complete the previous version. Nope, sorry. We go back. So this one, you have to keep going through all of these items. But for Relic in the Mist, while progressing the incursive investigation working together achievement, discover the Agony Torn Gloves in a quick play fractal. So you need to get the Agony Torn Gloves in order to get this. For the first recursion, you need to earn Fractal and Dust by completing quick play fractals and related fractal incursion achievements. So those here, earn Fractal and Dust by completing quick play fractals and fractal incursion achievements. So daily fractal incursion will give you 5 Fractal and Dust. And then for completing your weeklies, you can get 20. So doing your dailies and your weeklies will give you a whole bunch of tokens here. And it'll actually give you bag slot expansions. That's honestly huge. Going back down to the bottom here, it looks like the last tier is a legendary weapon starter key universal, which gives you, oh my gosh, these rewards are crazy. A plus 10 agony infusion on a stat selectable ascended accessory, a 20 slot fractally stitched pouch, a second one, and 2 bag slot expansions. On top of that, I don't know what these are going to allow you to pick. So trade this to a fractal incursion vendor. So if we come over to the token trader, let's see what you have in stock. All right, we're going to look at this phalanx set. So that's pretty sweet. This is a great, oh my gosh, this is a huge way to get geared up for fractals, it looks like. And then starter equipment. I have no idea what that just did to me. Please tell me, did that change? Does that change this? No, it didn't change my armor, but it did give me a heavy starter gear chest, which gives me a whole bunch of stuff, and 4 quick play rare weapon chests where I can pick weapons that I want to use. So if you want to build yourself a character for this, this is only rare gear, so it's not perfect, but that's really helpful for getting that set up. Trading these weapons. Oh, tormented weapons? I'm sorry. Take a look at those. Let's look at the shield. This is a huge throwback to Guild Wars 1 with the tormented weapons. I'm pretty sure the Tormented Shield looked like this. I could be wrong, but Tormented Greatsword. Oh my gosh, that looks amazing. All right, so you can use those for these. That's pretty cool. I got distracted there. I apologize. Going back to your bonus events. First recursion, we already talked about. Second recursion will be more Fractaline Dust. You can see 150, 300, and then finally 450 to complete all of these to get your legendary gloves. So I'll be doing these. I'll be putting a link to this down below as well. So this event, we're actually going to pull this over because it'll be easier to talk about this as we go. Introducing the Quick Play beta. This event introduces a new way to play fractals called Quick Play mode, which we're now beta testing with the community. It'll automatically pair you with other adventures and launch you into a curated list of scale 1 fractals. You can use this feature when you're solo, in a full group, or in a partial group, and Quick Play will do the rest. This is awesome because finding a group for fractals has always been the reason why I haven't done it. It looks like these are what are available: Aetherblade, Cliffside, Deepstone, Kinfall, Molten Boss, Molten Furnace, Snowblind, Uncategorized, Urban Battleground, and Volcanic. And there's also open world fractal boss events. Enemies from fractals are spilling into the open world. You'll need to safeguard Tyria from the mist creatures during these new events at the top of every hour in one of these zones. Don't fret if you travel to the wrong zone. Portals will appear in the others to lead you to where the problem is. These events will award participants with achievement progress and a sampling of agony resistance infusions, which is awesome. This is honestly super huge. Participating will earn you significant awards. It's only available during the event and offers 22 different reward tiers. You can get a full set of rare quality, which I just showed you guys, exotic armor, which I showed you guys, the guild captain's cape, a new extended accessory, 2 bag slot expansions and a 20 slot bag, and then I showed you guys a whole bunch of other stuff. Now, there's also apparently astral acclaim to be had as part of this. If we go to the special, we can find... here we go. Complete incursion of investigation 2nd and 3rd. There's 1st and relic. So you get astral acclaim for completing those as well, which if you have completed most of them like I have, oh, we have infinite mist omni potion. That's huge. You can get more mystic coins. This is 10 or more mystic coins. Lucent crystal vault bag and another essence of gold. If I didn't already grab both of those, I think I already grabbed one for sure. I'm really glad that they gave us more to spend this stuff on. This is going to be huge for fractals because the potions are really helpful. I'll be picking that up first and then these. And then honestly, I'll grab those because I think they sell for a decent profit. So I think that's everything. If I missed something, please let me know down below. We got food service and sharpening service, which is awesome. This is huge. Okay. I don't know if I paid for that or not, but you're welcome, everybody. I probably should have reviewed that before I did it. If I missed anything, let me know down below in the comments. If you want to stay up to date with Blackline updates, feel free to hit that subscribe button. Otherwise, I am going to try to get some fractals in tonight or tomorrow, honestly. If you are able to catch me live for tomorrow's stream, I will not be playing World v World. I will be doing fractals. At least one in order to try to get some movement on this. So thank you guys so much for joining. We'll see you in the next one.